Welcome, everybody. Here's part two or part one, depending on what order you watch it. If you watch it in a weird order, sure, have fun with it. We're here to talk about Randall. We brought in our Randal Muani, or as Daw would like to say, Kulo Muani. Here to break down the Kulo is the Double Daves. How are you guys?
Good. Still as good as the last video. Again, if you haven't seen the
Just
old Roberto
recorded
Costa
it.
one,
Chill.
literally just recorded it. But of course, the YouTube algorithm might push you in any
Yep.
which direction. So this
Just let
is
it happen.
a pairing. Let it happen as it comes. We're gonna link to both at the end of it, so you can see one or the other. Watch them both. Watch one. Just give everything a chance. But yeah, Dave. We got Dave here as well to run the numbers.
So it's hello guys, it's me again.
That's this guy.
Hey guys,
Again.
it's me again. I got no numbers because he has none.
Hey, I'm the numbers cruncher here today. So let's have some fun on Randall. No, okay, let's give him
Fun with numbers, guys. First and foremost, though,
let's
Dave, give him a chance to like and subscribe first, because that's important.
yeah,
And now,
always do that. Always do that.
now you can go. Let's hit it.
All right. So is it correct in French? Randal Kolo Muani. Is that correct, French people?
Madam, you need to roll the eyes, my friend. Is no, I cannot say.
All right.
It has to be Randall.
So our guy Kolo, as I will call him
Julio.
from now on, because I want to shorten things a bit. But yeah, he's 187 tall, 26 years old, should be in his prime technically. Numbers doesn't suggest it, but yeah. Dave, do you want to scroll a bit down on your market value chart where it
Oh,
shows how
this
market
thing right
value
here,
developed?
that big cliff that we're looking at. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where PSG bought him from Frankfurt, where he literally scored almost almost every other game in the Bundesliga. Like he was really, really incredible. And then PSG bought him for what was it? Was it 90 something million?
80, 95 total.
Oh, 95, 95. So I had that correct without even looking. And yeah, what we can say about him, like he is good at everything, but not great in something specific. Like he's not an elite goal scorer. He's not an elite striker in build-up play. Like he's not a Harry Kane or a Xerxes or players like that are heavily involved in the build-up of the game. What he is really great at is he's roaming always around that offside line because he's incredibly quick and he can catch defenders off guard, or he's doing those nice double turns where the defender is thinking the ball gets passed long, but it gets actually passed a bit shorter. And Kolo Muani is like tricking him, showing him that he's running, but then doing a half turn receiving the ball. And if we have or technically if there's a runner, which we should have in Cope Miners or whoever will play the 10 in the next month, it should work technically. But we will see. Again, Serie A is a beast in itself defensively, and maybe a bit more man-to-man coverage, and maybe not trying to anticipate a lot of balls, but sticking to the opponent. We will see how he will accommodate to Serie A. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great for a striker seeing a lot of red and gray in offensive stats here, everybody. Oh, you pulled it up for me. Thank you.
Yeah, this time in English.
Yeah.
Give our viewer base a chance to understand this time.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Keep the team up to snuff with my German. But yeah, here it is. Sorry.
No, you're right. Non-penalty goals, not great. Sorry. Non-penalty XG is really good though. Shots in total, grayish, so average. Assists, he's good at that. But is there anything like great? Is my question. Like
He's got a
assists,
couple
okay.
of couple of like peaks,
Assists is, for example, good because he's a guy that can cut into the box from the left or right side because he's incredibly quick. And if he finds somebody in the middle, like he will assist like that. That can happen. But if he's the striker that is starting, like who's right there in the box to score those goals? Is it Cope Miners? Are we expecting Cope Miners to play that much up front?
Maybe Mota is.
I hope not.
But here, look at this one stat though that I like: successful take-ons. He's in the 96th percentile there. That's something we do need. Thuram is the only one that just like comes up the middle and charges at dudes.
Well, I mean, he's able to create space, and I think that's the big thing about him. Like, for example, it kind of goes to show, or it's just like it shows what someone else offers if we're looking at Kulo. Like that's honestly what it looks like to me, where it's just like he's a striker that isn't anything crazy as far as like overall, like he's just average overall, but he's able to create space. And here's the thing. Dusan might be elite at like one thing and probably only one thing, and I'm gonna leave it at that before I trigger people. But like for example, Muani is like okay at everything else, where it's like Dusan's either good at something or he's really shit. Like there's no in between. Like he's either great at finishing or absolute dog shit at finishing.
And this is something we had mentioned, is that it's nice to have a guy that can come out and get a screamer, but you need that guy that kind of just plays a 6.5 to 7.5 sort of football week in, week out. You know, and actually, speaking of which, if I just bring this out,
the problem is he doesn't give you a lot of football.
No,
like
he's only going to give us hopefully six months at this point, right? But like just stable, kind of average performance throughout. It's not horrible to have that.
It's not horrible, but if you think where we are, sorry, I will get in a minute the stats of Vlahovic and how he is rated by SofaScore as well. But I don't know if a 6.8, 6.9 will satisfy us or the fan base, because yes, Kolo Muani as a look, okay, yes, there's a bunch of orange, but there's a bunch of green as well. So I don't know. Does it level out at some point?
I really think we should be looking at not so much as Randal the correct guy, more so is he's good enough for January for 6 months.
Is he good enough to secure top 4? That's what you look at. That's what the comp is. Like it's not like he's going to be a foundational piece that takes over Dusan and like it's not how that works at all. It's just, can this guy be enough of a def piece to get us to 4th? That's it, because it's a dry loan. There's no purchase, no nothing. So it's just, can this guy do enough to get us to 4th place, because we need something else right now to help out.
Mm-hmm. And even his heat map here, if you look at it, he's just kind of everywhere, a little bit up there up top, but like kind of just everywhere.
Yeah, and that's what he's doing. Like he's doing a lot of everything. Like he's receiving the ball on the left side, on the right side, cutting into the box. He likes to receive it with the ball to with his back turned towards the opponent, because he can use his speed to get around him. Like he likes to do that stuff, and his finishing, like it's decent, even though Emi Martinez is telling us differently. His finishing, like he is good. Like he's performing accordingly to his XG as well. So,
and look right here too, SofaScore.
Yeah.
No outstanding strengths, no outstanding weaknesses.
Yeah. Maybe that is kind of what we need to get over the line, but dude, if there, I know it's a dry loan, but all of us know that teams sometimes you can debate with them and trigger a certain clause still, or negotiate a cheaper deal.
Priority, you get priority at the deal.
And honestly, he's not the player I would get after that. Like if we see it as 6 months pure loan, like I don't know if they're. And we're paying his salary, but it's only half of his salary left. So
about 3.25 million. You make seven
So
and a half a year. So again, to plug a hole in January for 6 months, you're
yeah,
always going to pay a little bit above market, 3.25.
yeah,
It'll do. It's kind of just, yeah, it's okay.
yeah. No, it's okay for now. I just don't know if it will give us the effect that, like, for will he perform in the games where Vlahovic is out, or will we substitute them? Like, will he be good in those games, or will it be just by randomness one of his off games as well? Because he's inconsistent as well. He's
Well,
inconsistent as well. So
but this is what you
it's
need is with people that are
yeah,
inconsistent is you need that one-on-one competition, and
yeah.
hopefully that's enough for both of them to lift each other up. That's what I want to see happen.
I think we have a striker that is mentally fragile. Anyways, I don't know how he does in competition.
Dude, I was gonna say it.
Lots of questions to
No,
be asked.
look.
And
The problem is we need another option because we can't ride that horse alone with
no,
Vlahovic.
it's true. You do
And
need somebody. And Vlahovic,
we can't ride an inconsistent horse. It's just the question whether it's the correct option to ride another inconsistent horse when the other one's not performing.
but
So
again, what are our
it's
options? And if you're talking about Vlahovic being mentally fragile, he had two other strikers last year. Sure, they weren't the greatest performances, but you have to expect that there's gonna always be at least one other person. Like, this is unprecedented to be at the
yeah,
highest level of football, to be the one and only number 9 on a team, and like with no other guy in sight.
yeah, yeah.
So yes, we absolutely need. We don't absolutely need Kolo Muani, but we absolutely need another attacker, and he was the one that we got.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, like it's what we got now.
Technically, technically, if he's in form, it should go well
Should be okay.
because hold up, sorry, no, I have to show you the German stats again. Sorry.
Well, the German stuff. But again, it's not to be like so down and out, because I know a lot of people are excited about this,
Yeah.
because you should be excited because it's a new
Here-
signing and we're looking
what
to
is-
get to the fourth.
What is really, really good is offensive duels and receiving room-winning passes. So he's really,
He's
like I
clutch.
said, right at the start, he's really good at positioning himself in the final third or around that offside line where the opponent's defense is trying, to set up the offside line or their defensive line overall. Like, he's really good roaming in that space, receiving the ball, and then also, like, if he's defended one by one, he can get through that guy as well. He's doing that almost 2.2 times per game.
So what you're
Which
telling me is that we
that
do
part is
need
okay.
somebody with these characteristics, because those things are exactly
Yeah.
what we're lacking right now. We don't have anybody to receive the crosses, and we don't have anybody breaking the line.
Yeah. Yeah, no, technically, this is exactly what we need, and that is, do you remember where we said Vlahovic is not the type of striker Motta needs? Kolo Muani is a very, very light version of Xerxes.
There's similarities there, I feel.
There are similarities with the back to the goal, but Kolo Muani is, of course, not that good in distributing the ball to other players. Like, he can work with the ball for himself, and that only works if he's close to the opponent's goal in itself. So yeah, we will see how it works, but technically it should work. And if he has a Cope Miners, Douglas Luiz, or maybe even Locatelli, depending on how much forward he is playing, if they can distribute him with proper passes, like, he can work with those. Like, he can work with his back to the opponent as well. He can receive them. So, and technically it should work, but you don't know what horse you're riding, like, on a game-to-game basis.
Well, I guess we're a bunch of horse riders here. Dash, do you want to throw your little sprinkle of salt on top of this?
I think I did earlier, didn't I not? Where I said, I think, again, it's just for him, the objective is, can he help this team, win some games and get to top 4? That's it.
All right, that's the expectation.
There's no
at least from us.
like that. That's the expectation from it. There's nothing else. If you want to come in here and expect him to drop 15, 20 goals, you've lost your fucking mind. Or
See,
you're
like now, the last one, Dave told people to F off. Now, like I gotta rein you guys in. I gotta corral you like a bunch of horses. You guys are the, jeez.
We are white.
no, but
We are white
it is
today.
when I say the true, it is the true. Like I'm not trying to be corny about here and trying to make some like stupid videos. Like it's an average guy, like a guy that's average all the way around that could potentially help facilitate something to get something going. You need an alternative. We don't have an alternative right now. The only alternative is Coop, and Coop's not a striker, unfortunately. So like,
Or Nico, which
I
again,
mean, I guess that tells me that Milik is somehow still in Jerry of 51. Like, I don't know if he's doing stem cell research or if he's getting,
No,
probed
nobody.
or tested on, but it's what it is. January should not be signings that you need to cream your pants for and make, just like be absolutely corny over the moon for. It's just practical signings.
hold on.
No,
We got Vlahovic in January.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, dude. Everybody knows, and everybody in football knows, and that is also part of why prices are overinflated in January. You only buy in January if you fucked up managerial in the summer, or you have a boatload of injuries, and we did both.
Both.
So that's why we are here, and we are about to get Kolo Muani. We already got Alberto Costa. We still need 2 center backs. Now we need another left back, maybe 2. Like our left side is dead. I don't know. I'm scared for the January window, man. Technically, we have to get 3 to 4
We need to find
players.
all those positions for the guys that we booted out in the summer.
And Danilo, we have 2 fit center backs in. Oh man!
All right, temper.
This has to be a separate video for itself. No, but
You see, you're
my last
stressing them out.
yeah, absolutely. No, but the last point I wanted to make on Kolo Muani is here the players he is comparable with, and it just confirms like he's really good. Like all of these are players that are good in receiving the ball, reading the spaces around that half line. Yes, Darwin Núñez, you can talk about his finishing, and Nicholas Jackson the same, but all of them are good and really quick. They know how to exploit spaces. Harry Kane is maybe the slowest of all of them, but
Open
he's also
space
maybe
for the
but he's
wingers.
yeah,
Open space for the
exactly.
wingers. That's all you need.
Yes, exactly. And for example, Nicholas Jackson has Jadon Sancho and Pedro Neto at Chelsea on his left and right. Darwin Núñez has Luis Diaz on the left. Mohamed goddamn Salah on the right side. I'm sorry, I'm not too familiar with Lyon.
You're not too familiar with Salah's backup? Sorry, what was?
Hey, he finally scored, man. So get off him, poor guy. No, but Omar Mamouche is playing with Hugo Ekitike, ironically. So they are 2 striker duo, and they are doing really well together, and both of them are comparable to him. And Dennis Undav at Stuttgart as well has a really good wingers around him, and Harry Kane. He has Jamal Musiala in the half spaces on the right side. Michael Olise, yeah, and we have Nico Gonzalez basically on the right side, Yildiz on the left side, and you can switch around as we please because we have, if fit, we have, Francisco Conceição. So typically, it should work with the wingers we have, like with his playing style and the midfield behind him that can distribute. But I guess it's wait and see.
Well, I mean, there's good things and bad things, right? Like individually, it seems that maybe he's not the big exciting piece we want, but tactically speaking, he might just be what we need to get past the line here. Well, we will have to see, absolutely. But on that note, that's the second dude that we picked up this transfer market. We're gonna link right at the end here back to our Alberto Costa. If you haven't seen that, check that out.
We will do this for all
for somebody else, for a defender.
Hopefully center backs.
We will see. But stay tuned for that, and subscribe, get the socials, all that good stuff, and in the comments, because in this one, Dash told you to all F off, so he is the target of this video's comments. Go ahead, guys. What was yours?